6 months, 6 events, half marathon, 24-hour race, 50-kilometer trail race, ATHX Trail Marathon, and the ATHX World Championships. Follow me in my journey from all my highs and lows, my successes and failures, all of my training and programming. I'll look to show you what it takes to train and compete as a hybrid athlete, all in the ultimate hybrid pursuit. Let's go. So, a little bit about me. My name's Max, and when I was a personal trainer, people would always come up to me and they'd ask, how do I put on muscle? How do I get stronger? How do I get bigger? Then on the other side, they'd be saying, how do I lose weight? How do I lose fat? How do I get fitter and how do I get faster? And a lot of the time, they think you have to sacrifice one or the other to achieve your goal. Hybrid training is around trying to be as fit and as fast as you can, as well as being able to push the weights in the gym. I've been training like this my whole life. When I was a captain in the British Army, again, it was all about being fit and fast, but being able to strong enough to carry the weight as well. Over the next 6 months, I'll be taking on different events to show that hybrid training can work, whether it's running 50k trail races, 24-hour races, or ATHX, where it's all about lifting as much weight as you can. Here's what the next 6 months actually looks like. I've been competing in events and races over the last few years, such as High Roxes, Doubles, Pro, as well as local 5Ks, 10Ks and ultra marathons. This first event is a half marathon in June. When you're training for a road race like this, it's very nervous but exciting to see if you can actually hit the time that you've been training for the last 8 weeks. I'll give it everything I got, and even if I miss my time, I know I would have gained fitness throughout. I've been training over an 8-week block for this half marathon, and I'll share my training program in next week's video. 6 days after half marathon, I'll be competing in a 24-hour relay race. I'm doing this with 3 of the friends, and there's a 10.5 kilometer loop, 6.5 miles, and each person will run a loop, hand it over to the next person, and we'll keep on going all the way throughout the whole 24 hours. Going off pace than what we managed last year at a very similar event, I think we'll do about 60 to 70 kilometers each. Obviously, this is very different to the half marathon where you're pushing that threshold pace for the full course of the duration. These weekends are great because you get to hang out with your friends the weekend, catch up, hang out, and then you also get to push yourself mentally and physically. This running block will come to an end when I do my 50-kilometer trail race in the middle of June. This will be cross-country, over all those styles, all your fields, and the middle of nowhere. Again, this is one of those really great events where you're not necessarily pushing 100% for a time, but you're enjoying the day, enjoying the countryside, and it's great just to get out and actually do an event. I'm in the pain cave, halfway up the first hill. Dead man walking. After the July 50-kilometer trail race, I'll be looking to tailor my training into a more lift-heavy program for the ATHX event in August. ATHX is quite similar to the other hybrid types event you might have heard of. It tries to build on the hybrid concept where it tests your strength, your power and your endurance. It starts off with the strength section. This includes a 1 repetition maximum strict press from your shoulders with the barbell. After this is a 3 repetition maximum with a back squat. And then it ends with a 5 repetition maximum of your deadlift. All of these weights get combined to give you your total weight lifted over those 3 events, and then that will give you your total score of where you place compared to other people. After a quick rest, you'll then move on to the endurance section. This involves a run and a row, which you'll keep doing for 22 minutes and try and get the maximum distance possible over those 22 minutes. The fitter you are, you should get a bigger distance, which means you'll score better on this section to test your endurance. Finally, there's a Metcon section to test your muscular endurance. This is very similar to your high rocks type activities, such as ski erg, carries, walking lunges, and burpee broad jumps. You'll try and complete this section as quick as you can, and you score better the quicker you do this in. I took part in the January ATHX event in London with a friend of mine, and we qualified for the Pairs World Championship in Lisbon in November. This ATHX event I'll be doing by myself, so all my programming in July and August will be based around ATHX. I'll upload weekly training vlogs and videos as well as my programs for how I plan to train them perform when it comes to ATHX. After ATHX in August, I'll have a few months until the World Championships takes place in November. I'm already booked in for a trail marathon in October. This will be similar to the 50k race where it's over fields and styles and in the countryside. And again, it's a more enjoyable day out, and I'm less fussed about the actual time I get, but more about enjoying the day. Finally, the big event of the year will be in November, the Lisbon World Championships. I'll make a diary of everything leading up to this event, including the event itself. That's 6 events across 6 months, all totally different to each other. If you're training for something right now, from 5K to ultra marathon, high rocks, or just your first gym session, this channel's for you. I'll be posting every week, training updates, how I program for my events, my event breakdown, as well as what's working and what's not working. Put a comment below, let's see what you're training for. I'll see you on the next time on The Hybrid Pursuit.